thought I told you to keep this door locked. How? Did you fix this yourself?
Of course not. Sally and John helped me.
You went to the big house.
Oh, they're quite nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Gerald, I try not to bother them.
They think you don't like them. You never come over to visit.
Well, I didn't think I was supposed to.
They have a nephew they want to introduce to us.
I'm afraid to ask how that came out.
Overlook. She's a marvelous cook. She made a salmon steak that was so much better than anything Cook ever dreamed of making.
They served you salmon.
She asked what I wanted. I like salmon, so that's what I asked for. She was more than happy to oblige.
Are you sure she wasn't just humoring you? What about the lunch I made you?
We had a wonderful lunch. They have a card shop in the village. She said I could work there if I decide to stay with you.
Wait a minute. Now, with all this talking, when did you get around to fixing the television?
Oh, we did that first. And then they invited me down since I was by myself. It was just a tiny little fuse that didn't work. John said you should have been able to fix that yourself. And we've been invited over for brunch on Sunday. Can we go?
Yeah. No. How long were you over there?
Not long. Just an hour or two. They're just very wonderful and pleasant people. And they think I'm very polite.
I'm surprised they didn't think you were rude for just coming over like that.
I only went over to ask for help for the television.
I went away with a free meal.
I offered to do the dishes. It was the least I could do. I quite liked it. I enjoyed it so much I came back here to do your dishes, although there weren't many that needed cleaning.
Yeah, I eat out a lot. So you came back here and you did my dishes. Thank you. And you've been watching the television ever since?
Only when I wasn't answering the telephone.
I thought I told you to let it ring.
It just seems silly to let it ring. I was here.
Well, was there anything important?
You've been pre-approved for a low-interest rate credit card. What's a credit card?
The bane of my existence.
Oh, don't worry. They said they'll call you back.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
The call came all the way from Indiana.
They'll tell me you asked.
Of course.
You just needed to know.
Yes.
Was there anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, there was one, though.
What? What was it?
A wrong number.
Well, where was he calling from?
She. From across town. She was looking for her sister because she wanted to tell her about her new grandchild. They want to send us a photo.
Gerald, you know, I was worried you wouldn't have anything to do.
I was wanting to read. I just never got around to it.
Again, I'm afraid to ask, but what have you watched?
A very dramatic program about a hospital, although it was more about people undressing each other than it was about sick people.
That was a soap opera.
I didn't hear any singing. When you said a soap opera, I thought that's what you meant, an opera. But I didn't hear any singing at all, and there was very little clothing. One lady, she has a tumor and is dying, but she still goes to the hospital every day to help battered women. Brave, brave woman. All I can say is the people in that program made me feel much better about my own worries.
Yeah, the whole point of a soap opera is to make the viewer's coffins seem a little less important for an hour or two.
They did just that, believe you me.